Hey there, it's Stacia Kennedy. I'm so excited. I'm back in my office. Just came back from Las Vegas, the intensive with the War Room. If you've never heard of the War Room, it's an exclusive mastermind with businesses that make over $10 million or more, very high level. People who are not part of the mastermind were paying at least $2,000 to people are part of this workshop. And the workshop went over a concept called the octopus method. And basically it's having 8 different legs of building your list, staying on top of your mind with your customers. And one of them is text message marketing using a software called Skipio, a company called Skipio. And I've been actually looking into this. So I wanted to share with you the section. I actually filmed it with my phone. That where the owner, the CEO of Skipio was on stage, as well as Amanda Dobson, who's like the behind the scenes for digital marketer for Perry Belcher and a lot of the things that this guy does. He makes millions of dollars online selling a lot of different products in the survival niche. So anyway, she does all of the behind the scenes. You kind of remind me of me because, you know, behind every awesome company is an awesome woman behind the scenes. And anyways, stay tuned to the rest of this video. She shares with you the pros and the cons of using this service. She actually uses this service, Skipio, and another service, Call Loop. And she shares with you the pros and cons because she definitely uses both, but for different reasons. And you will be able to hear what I experienced at this event and make a decision for you to see if Skipio is right for your business. If it is, there's a link below this video. Of course, get your free trial and I'll see you on the next video. Much love and aloha.
So Skipio was one of the first SMS platforms that I started working with, and I'll start with some of the good things. So what I had noticed for the most part with a lot of SMS platforms was it wasn't user-friendly. You know, it was really tech-heavy. It wasn't, when people were replying to our messages, it wasn't easier for our customer service team to track down contact records, to be able to reply. And what I love about Skipio is it's really, really user-friendly. I mean, you could never have ever seen an SMS platform in your life. Log into Skipio. I mean, I think I had it mastered. I talked to you a few weeks after starting it, and I think I, mastered the platform within just a few days. And I also love that for our customer service team who manage the SMS, it's very conversational. So it's easy for them to go in there and you can message people back right from the platform. Everything stays into one conversation, so it's really easy to track. And I know you can talk about this a little bit more, but I know Skipio was designed. You have a ton of experience as a marketer. Skipio was designed as a platform for marketers, so it's got a lot of the features as a marketer, that you want to see. Can we talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, no, it's great to be here with you guys. We'll try to give you as much meat and potatoes as we can so that you guys can utilize a really cool tool. Skipio was really developed because nobody was opening up emails anymore. Back in 96, 97, we were doing millions of emails. We had close to 900 employees, and it was tons of fun just growing it. But at that time, we were like, okay, everybody had cell phone numbers or phone numbers, and nobody had email addresses. So back then we're like, hey, make sure you get their email, make sure they opt in. Now it's the exact opposite way. You need to make sure the most valuable asset is a cell phone number. I haven't changed my cell phone number since 1999. And you think about that, how many times people change their email. That's another reason why texting is going to be so incredibly important going forward. Here's some some really cool ways that you can use texting right now with email marketing. Okay, and I know Roland will probably get on that a little bit this in the morning at Perry. Try this. When you have an opt-out, how about asking them, would you prefer SMS? You guys are going to get tons of people opting into your SMS. They're going to opt out of your email, and they're going to opt in to it. Try it out. It's hilarious. It's 87% of customers would prefer a text than they would an email or a phone call, and especially a phone call. So these are some of the things that I was watching. I love to watch trends. We invest in software technology companies, and I love to watch trends. The other thing that was happening is we used to have a huge call center, and no one was answering the phone anymore, right? And so we're like, all right, how do we now set appointments? So with Skipio, we're fully integrated in with Acuity and Calendly, and we'll need to get integrated in with coaching. What is the one that you use for setting appointments?
We use Calendly.
Okay, Yeah, Calendly or one of those. So now we actually went, even with Skipio, from about 40 sales reps down to about 12 just by setting appointments through text. Through text automation and being able to text in an appointment that works best for you. That was from an email. We wanted them to say, hey, don't call, text us the time that works best for you, or text the keyword, and all of a sudden we were setting much more appointments through that, and we were able to actually scale back our cell phone, our call center, and be able to set appointments through those. So those are some of the things and some of the ways that you can actually use your texting for.
We're also testing that. We're finding for customer service, our team is testing having people SMS in customer service requests rather than email or voicemail. So basically when they send an email to us, they get an automatic response that basically says like, hey, we'll get back to you. Our typical time is 1 business day via email, but if you want to send us an SMS, we have someone standing by right away and we'll get back to you right away. And honestly, the last time you had a customer service issue, when did you want to call? It's so much easier to just send a text. It's concise, it's quick, it's fast, and it's a better user experience from what we've seen.
Yeah, and so there's some other ways. I know that we got a couple in here, guys that are using it really well. Phil Smith and James are using it. I met them at War Room when we were out there in Newport Beach, and now they've implemented it, and it's increased. He said that their opt-in rate, because one of the things with Skipio is you can actually, when you text out a link, you can actually be able to see who clicked the link and who did not. So there's actually some reporting and some analytics that come along with the texting, and then you can build out campaigns as well. And you guys will see that. We'll show up here how you guys can get a 7-day free trial with no credit card and just test it out. Perry would love to have you guys do a campaign and get it automated even while you're here. And you can see how you can set campaigns up and be able to do link tracking within text. So it's really helpful as well.
Yeah, the analytics side I found to be really useful. It's one of the better platforms for analytics. I can see how many people received the message, how many people have clicked on it. And I know, just from experience, I'll go into detail and show you some actual stats tomorrow, but SMS versus email is, the EPCs are two to 5 times the EPC. So, we talked about Perry mentioned it earlier, so I've been messing around with just sending messages to different segments of our list, and I feel sorry for Matt because I messaged him on Tuesday afternoon and I was like, hey, that email you're going to send this afternoon, I just sold it out in 40 minutes via SMS, so find something else. So I mean, it's a really powerful platform. I mean, I'll go over the pros and cons tomorrow and pitfalls to be careful with. It's a really powerful tool. Skipio is a great, one of the best platforms I've worked with. Matt, can you bring up the slide here?
Yeah, one of the things while we're bringing this up too is that the way that we've designed Skipio, it's really important to understand the difference between long code and short code. With Skipio, you actually get a 10-digit number with your area code. And so if you're a 907 or a 702 area code, you can actually choose the area code in which you want to send that from. So it is personal. You can send out 3,000 text messages at once, but it actually delivers them one-on-one. So the technology will deliver those text messages. Not in a bulk, it sends them out one-on-one, so it's not a campaign that you can't get off of a lot of people, but you can actually say, hey Jim, hey John, hey Roger, hey Steve. And so Perry talks about personalization. The most powerful part of conversions is how personal you can be with text. And not only can you be really personal with it, you can actually do video in it. And so that you can send a video right out with Skipio and be able to watch a video and a link tracker and then follow up with them in 6 days, 14 days, 20 days, and you can actually set those campaigns. And that's what's really easy, is building out campaigns is so fun.
Yeah, and we talked about it. I know Perry wanted us to mention pros and cons of some of these platforms. So I love Skipio. A couple of things, it does right now has a contact limit. You can only have 5,000 contacts in there, and for someone like me, I send upwards of 100,000 SMSs a month, so I blow through 5,000 in like a couple minutes. So if you're kind of a smaller business and you're looking for something to do more personal, where this is like a lead follow-up, like I'm doing this, I'm more of a broadcaster when it comes to SMS. But if you're looking to follow up with leads, this is a really great platform, really easy for you to communicate back and forth, appointment setting, all of that more expensive. Sometimes you have to, I know Call Loop is included, but sometimes you have to buy the short codes, and they're really expensive. But I know the price point for what we get, I know the first month I used Skipio, I think we made just shy of $70,000 the first month that I used it, and it cost $199 a month. So I mean, I think the ROI is there. So if you're just getting into SMS and it's 5,000 contacts is something that's manageable for you, and you can definitely export these people and import them back in. It's definitely a great platform to start with.
Yeah, and we should actually have some options for that actually coming up next week, which will be fun to be able to do. We're going to continue to innovate and ideate and continue to make the software better. So any feedback, we love.
Because I keep whining about all the things that are wrong.
And it is neat. There are some things that you need to understand too with texting, is that you need to be very personal. Like conversational texting, don't be prescriptive in it at all. Make sure that you're actually having a real, just like you would text somebody, that's the way that you need to write. So it's way different copy than what you would do in email or anything else. And so you need to be really, really personal, and you'll really see your conversions go up. The other thing is there are some things with texting that you need to know about, is that like AT&T and Sprint, and all of them have different rules and regulations. So we're totally staying on top of all of that. And so you just need to make sure that you're not blasting it out too much. If you're doing huge blast, short code is better. But if you want to really, if you have a mastermind group, or if you have a franchise, we're exploding in franchises, or if you have small groups and segments that you're communicating with, it's really, really nice. The address book is really nice, because you can actually put them into different groups and text one group or 20 groups the same message. And it's really, really nice, I think, the way that our team has organized their contact management list, and to be able to organize your groups in a really, really applicable manner.
And I know that you can track people by engagement, so you can sort them by the last time they messaged you, the last time you messaged them. It's actually really good for segmentation. And I know that a lot of people are scared. The number one problem that I've just been talking to others about why they're not using SMS is the fear of compliance. It can be a scary world, especially when the fines and fees are so high if you do it wrong. So I'll cover the compliance basics with you tomorrow, so that you kind of know what to do and what not to do, and I'll show you some examples. So don't be scared about that. Do you want to explain to them what this is up here?
Yeah. So and this is a really good way just to show you how it works. You'll get a nice picture of me with the fish. I love fly fishing, so that's one of the things you'll get. You'll get a picture. So I'll show you how to be kind of personal with it. But you'll get a series of 4 texts. You'll get 2 today and then 2 tomorrow. And just to show you that I've already automated that and set it up. But with this, you'll get a 7-day free trial. This is only for War Room members. It's only going to be up for 3 days. And so if you guys want to go in there, there's no credit cards you need to put in, but go in there and test it and try it. We have a fabulous customer service team as well. We've got a real awesome team. My business partner on this side of the business sold his company to Dan Gilbert, that owns the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so we're actually putting a ton of resources in to make this be a great solution. We're really excited about it. So if you go in there, you can actually test WR, or you can text War Room, or you can text, I put a whole bunch of different keywords in there, but if you'll just text War Room to 801, if you'll pull out your phones right now, and just text it right now, and I'll show you. I set it up to come back in 1 minute. So if you'll text just WR to 801-758-7797, and you'll see how this, you'll see what you'll get. And you'll be able to see, there's an ebook that we put together of the 7 strategies you need to do to text like a boss. So all of the things that I don't have time to share with you here, how to use it in print, how to use it in email, how to use it from stage, how to use it for lead acquisition on Facebook, how to pull it off Mark Zuckerberg's platform onto your own list is really fun. So we've got a lot of great tools in that ebook, and there's a lot of strategies in there that you'll be able to use. So,
does anyone have any questions for Randy while we're up here, or myself? I know I'll go pretty deep into strategy with SMS tomorrow, but if anyone has questions about Skipio specifically for Randy, and by the way, if anyone wants to set up some SMS campaigns tonight using Skipio or Call Loop, either one of them, I'll be more than happy to go over what you're working on or help you guys out with anything. There was a question over here.
What caught my eye was we have a call center for the real estate space with setting appointments with buyers and sellers with inside sales agents. And you mentioned that you scaled back your call center because people weren't answering, people blocking numbers and all that. So what's some ways that you dialed that back with it You scaled it up with the text and dialed back to the call center to get people to raise their hands with
Well,
text.
yeah, so on the real estate side, so just imagine, we have 100 sales reps, and they're hitting the phones and setting appointments that way. In fact, we have a ton of Keller Williams agents using, we have a ton of real estate that uses it. We actually have campaigns already pre-built for the real estate side of things. But the way that you would do it is as soon as you would get a lead, then they would get a text message, hey, when would a good time be for us to be able to call you? Here's actually, if you'd like to set it up right away, just text me sometimes at work, or you can go ahead and schedule on my calendar right now. We would see if they clicked the calendar and didn't do it, and then we'd be able to email them back and text them back. And it's a desktop, so it's really good on mobile, but also works on desktop. And so we would set appointments. Before a rep ever even talked about it, they've already talked to Tina like 5 times via text, but they didn't know it was all automated. So that all was automated until the person said, hey, I'm ready to talk Tuesday at 3, and then that would go to a live agent, and then they would have it all set up. So we just got rid of that whole appointment setting process that's about 80% of a call center.
Calendly, you can make it easy with them just having a Calendly.
Versus making it hard for them. Here you go, here's, set your appointment right here.
Yep.
Well, and the best thing about the platform is, for one customer service rep, it's so easy for them to manage multiple conversations. They can only do one phone call at a time, but if there's questions or, they need to be talking back and forth, it's so much easier. They can be doing 10, 15 conversations at a time instead of.
And we actually have on that point too for appointment setting for call center stuff and for customer service that works really well. We've built in there a new feature that we just launched called Quick Responses. And so we already have pre-built responses already ready to go. Hey, how much is the real estate program you have? Or, what is the packing list for the retreat I'm coming to? They're already pre-built, so you can literally just click a whole bunch of pre-built campaigns, because a lot of times you're copying and pasting anyways. So really helpful as far as time goes.
All right, were there any other questions? Got one back here.
Thanks. Just a couple questions. We do a lot of texting with what we're doing. Does it have in your campaigns the automated sequences? I'm assuming someone texts back, automatically takes them off that list so they don't get follow-ups. Okay, cool. And then the other thing was, it had something to do with the appointments as well. Oh, that's what I wanted to dig into. So you talked a lot about, you don't do call centers because they send Calendly links and all this other good stuff. I mean, it still sounds like it's still a lot of manual. I mean, you've got people dedicated, so you still need people dedicated to doing the manual appointment setting, right? So I guess what I'm thinking of is that we'll work with like dentist office and whatnot, so they're not individual cell phone people. They got a receptionist managing. I'm assuming they're going to be on the desktop and like controlling all these texts and stuff coming in.
Yeah, you literally can text so much. You can actually respond so much faster on desktop.
Right.
So what would have taken 5 people or 10 people, one person can now manage a whole bunch of responses. Because it is really user friendly and it's really easy with the quick responses. So being able to do that.
No one has to sit on the back end and actually physically book the appointment. It integrates with your booking software, so there's really no need for them to go back and forth with times and days.
Yeah, so it pretty much, that was kind of what I was leading to it. So it follows up connects with pretty much all CRMs, or at least through Zapier or something with Zap and the different platforms.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were getting at.
Yeah, on the integration side, we're still working on some integrations, but we are fully integrated in with Salesforce. We use Salesforce internally. We do have
ClickFunnels is coming.
ClickFunnels is coming. We're completely Zapier integrated as well. So that's a huge focus of mine over the next 3 months, is trying to integrate with everybody from Marketo to HubSpot to all of those. And so it's a big focus of ours right now. So to make it really, really super easy, we've got to do that.
Awesome, thank you.
Was that the last question? Do we have any more?
Is that helpful though?
Hi, so I'm pretty new to Skipio, totally loving it, but one of my issues is that when we joined, they said we had a max of 2,500 contacts. So how does that work? My list is much larger.
Yeah, all you need to do is literally just call into, I'll give you the guy's name, Jared,
Okay.
and he will take good care of you, Jared or Dennis, and they'll help you to get 5,000 or 10,000 contacts. We need to update yours as well, and so You just need to, there's different plans and different campaigns that you could do. So that's, on the 25, that's when you just get started, but then we just need to go in and up your plan. So it's really, really
So I
easy.
think that was the 199.
Yeah.
So there's next one.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned earlier, that is one of the shortfalls of this platform as it stands. I know Randy's working on a lot of upgrades. So once they get short codes, that won't even matter. It's because they don't have short codes that their contacts are limited. So you're really not going to get above 5,000. And I'll talk about some of the workarounds that I've found for that because I do a lot of, I'll clear the address book and then re-upload a new segment of people. So rather than, like just for the 199, so I can get enough data and testing, I would take a 15,000 person list, break it down into 5,000 segments. The downside of that is the platform doesn't retain the data. So if someone texts in stop, I have my customer service team manually pulling those people out and putting them into a spreadsheet that I can use to scrub against whatever I'm uploading into the address book because the platform won't hold on to that. And like I said, that's just how it is right now. But if you're just getting into it, it's a great way to get your value out of the subscription. It's definitely one of the better value platforms.
So I have an agency, so I'm trying to figure out how I can, I know there's an each account for each client, but how we can spread that and not be like a ton of workload to upload and download and, you know what I mean?
Until the short codes are implemented, that's just the reality of the platform. Whether it's the right platform for you or not, I'm not sure. But I know one of the things that we've talked about recently, just for agencies, just because I know you mentioned an agency, they have pre-built campaigns.
Yeah.
I know that they have that they can share with you, so you can't see their stats or anything, but it's a done for you service. So that's pretty cool because it saves a lot of work. They put a lot of research and time and effort into testing those things. So to be able to send them to you is fantastic.
Well, not only that, this is actually a really cool feature for Skipio that I love, are the campaigns that are pre-built. You could share, if you're an agency, you could build out all the campaigns, whether it's real estate or carpet cleaning or, for gyms. You can build all those campaigns out and share them across with everybody. As long as they have a Skipio account, you can actually create those campaigns and you could actually charge extra for that content. So a lot of agencies are using it and doing that. So it's a great feature.
I think that was the last